What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 8th episode of Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. This one's titled Freshwater Prawns. Ooh, going prawn fishing. Okay. A little bit different from where we were last time, going after scorpion fish and other light rock fish. So yeah, it's time to chill for the week. Like, that's why we all love these types of shows, just to relax, and this show does it perfectly. So last time we had some really great moments with Ono Senpai, and expanding on her character a bit, which I'm really glad to, because she is my favourite character in all of this, I think, without a shadow of a doubt. We finally got an emote of her on the Discord server, so come join the Discord server if you want to chat this show, any show I watch, or just anime in general. We had a discussion about Log Horizon and, like, 90s isekai recently. Was it 90s or 80s? Somewhere around there. Early isekais, anyway. So yeah, like I said, Ono Senpai is my favorite. So getting more backstory on her and why she's always wearing life jacket, life preserver, whatever they're called, makes a lot more sense with her childhood and things like that. And she's just perfect. She's just a perfect character to me. We were catching scorpionfish in between the rocks, right at the very edge, very tight gaps, which is where the fish like to go in. So you just lower your hook gently down in there. Very new fisher-friendly type of fishing, which is probably why it's gotten quite popular. Here in the UK, I know light rock fishing has gotten very popular as like a beginner's entry into fishing, because it's something that can be quite easily accessible to most people. You don't have to learn the greatest amount of techniques as well. You don't have to have extremely expensive equipment or anything for it. It's very nice to introduce someone to, especially if you're teaching your kids how to fish, teaching your fids how to kish. That would have been one hell of a mess up. So yeah, it was a nice moment. Hina obviously struggled trying to get it off the hook, but you know, we got there in the end. We also had midterms coming up to go back off of fishing for a little bit. We meet Natsumi's mother. Very, very nice mother. They run a Western style restaurant, which is kind of interesting. And it was meant to be like completely all based on studying. They got some studying done in the end, of course. But yeah, they kind of shared interests. Like, since Hina's been getting into fishing and sharing into what Natsumi enjoys and all this, Natsumi's now taking interest in what Hina enjoys, and the knitting and the arts and crafts style things that she's been doing. So there's some overlap happening between that and just general bonding as friends, which is nice to see. So now, freshwater prawns. Well, based on the fact that the way this show does its like previews for next time, it just gives you a location. So from episode 6 ending to episode 7, we got the Western style restaurant, or the exterior of it, that Hina went to with Natsumi. Back to the mother's place. So that's where we got the clue. This clue we had for this one was under a bridge, a river under a bridge, which I assume is where we're going to be catching the prawns. Although, whenever I see a bridge like that, most recently I think of Chunibyo, Rika and Yuta, excuse me, when they had their moment under that bridge. That's what immediately my brain thinks of when I see that bridge. It's a very iconic designed bridge. Like, I feel like that's... You look at that and you're like, yes, you know... You've seen that bridge in anime multiple times. You know that comes up quite often. I think it came up in Hinamatsuri as well, like off the top of my head. I bet a lot of animes have used that exact same setting. So, at least we're going fishing this time. This is somewhat different. So, as always... These are time-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode. We'll all be in sync. I'm watching the official Funimation version, since that's what's licensed here in the UK and US. Link to it will be in the description on Funimation's side. Wait a week if you don't have the subscription service for it, and it'll become free to watch. Yeah, we've got Kanekawa logo, and then... whatchamacallit, Funimation logo, and then we should go into the episode. So I'll call those out for those of you who are watching different versions. And as always, you can see, because this screen's quite bright and my room is kind of dark considering the amount of the quality of the camera and the way I've got the exposure set up, you can see the reflection on it, so you can see when scene transitions sometimes happen just by the light on the face, especially with these logos and stuff. So handy little tip for you if you're having trouble syncing up to my videos. Anyway, with all that said, let's get into today's episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Kalikawa and Funimation. Here we go. Grey skies. Not great weather. Yep. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. Right. It's just more convenient for it to be down there. Yes. Oh. Okay. I think it's the first time we've seen her as a... No, we have seen her in our uniform before. Really? Interesting. OP time. Okay. I mean, the place where they've been doing all their activities so far would be their club room, right? Or do they have one actually on school campus? God, I like this opening. It's just so relaxing and fits the show so well. Alright, here we go. Nurse's office. Oh, right. I forgot. I mean... Just ignoring. Oh, hello. Sure, that's how that works. Yes. And because you'll get food out of it. We are going out. Hey, freshwater prawns. Mm-hmm. They do sound good. No. That's a lie. Alright. I mean, yeah, they will. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah. Wow. Devil stinger. Just knowing every single fish. Literally all of them. What was there, like 10 different fish that she called in there? Wow. Poor sensei. Will they make it before it rains? Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, yes, I was about to say. Yeah, I don't think you just go fishing any old river you feel like. You do need a permit for that sort of thing, I imagine. I imagine they have like a year-round permit for the breakwater. Aha, day permit, cool. It's not bad, actually. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Because you're not allowed to take. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to overfish it. Hmm. Yep. Well. Fucking that's me. Yeah. About. I'm surprised I got this far. They're gonna go under the bridge, right? Yeah. Ah, something back. There we go. I think it's gone. Maybe. Nope, it's not gone. Ah. There we go. It's gone. You've never been under a bridge? Okay. Hmm. That's pretty shallow. Mm-hmm. Nice. I don't think you'd ever manage that. I mean, then you gotta get in and around the rocks. It's like, yep, yes. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, Sensei. Alright. Uh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Alright, very nicely done. Like a pro. You saying that. Oh, nice. Okay. That makes sense. Rip. Wow. Patience. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Nope. Here we go. Wow. Poor Hina. Poor Hina. Ah. If you can see it. Mm-hmm. Actually helpful. Yay, we got one. Well, it's just gonna fall off. It's gonna fall off, isn't it? It's gonna fall off. Please, just fall off. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you, show. I love you. But now she's kind of understanding the timing. There we go. It's just experience. Poor Hina. Should be a pretty successful haul, though. Huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good practice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just bribe with food. The next day, still raining. Oh, Oda senpai. I love you. Ooh. No batter, okay. Ooh. Okay. It seems kind of cruel. This really does sound so cruel for a shrimp. Ooh, that looks so good though. I'm glad I ate before I did this reaction. Nope. I'm surprised she kept that promise. Yeah. I don't think she has any. They're really trying to bribe her out of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, bless Aka Sensei. Alright, here we go. I have a little fishing permit on the back of the head. Yep, always have your permit. Nice. And ED time. Fun episode. Alright. Next time. A pool? Okay. Cool. We're going to a pool next time. I wonder why. That's odd. Is that? I assume that's the school pool. I'm gonna guess. I think that's the school building on the right there. So I'm gonna assume this is the school pool for some reason. Maybe we'll actually spend a bit more time in the school for once, because we don't do that too often because of the nature of the show. But that'd be interesting. That was a good episode. Very, very fun episode. We learned about catching prawns. We learned about permits. I was going to mention the permits before they brought them out, because I was like, they probably do need a permit, don't they? I wonder how much they are. Like, they said, what was it, 500 yen? Which is, what, like £3 something for us? Let me just see. Conversion rates. £3.58 for a day of prawn fishing? That's not bad, actually, when you think about it. £3.58 for a whole day of fishing. Catch however many you can. It's not terrible. Let's see. Fishing permit UK. Let's see how much fishing permits are around here. Rod fishing license. That's for specifically salmon, trout, freshwater fish, smelt, or eel with a run line in England, Wales, and border of Scotland. If you're under 13, you do not need a license. Licenses for children aged between 13 and 16 are free, but you'll still need to have a junior license. And whoever owns the land, you need to have permission for if it's private. If you're going for locks or weirs in the River Thames, you do need an additional license. The following rods are not affected by license limits unless they have hooks attached. Spod rods and marker rods. Okay, cool. How much are they, actually? Oh, I didn't know the post office. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know the post office. You could buy a fishing license from the post office. Didn't actually know that. 1 day, 8 day, or 12 month. Wow, that's really weird. 1 day, 8 day, or 12 months. Quite the jump. Let's see. Okay, yeah, these are for bigger fish, I suppose. So yeah, it's gonna be more expensive. Wow, a year license? At most, £82 a year, and that includes salmon and sea trout. That sounds pretty good. I mean, when individually they're like £12 a day, it's like, yeah, that's going to be a good deal. But for trout and course 2 rods, 12 month for 30 quid? That's not bad. Like, rod licenses is not that bad. Is there any... Can you go prawn fishing in the UK? I don't even know. Yeah, no, we don't really have that. I mean, there's Cornish ones. Let's see. I'm genuinely quite interested to see how fishing is around here. Yeah, highly valued commercial here. One of the top 5 species eaten by UK consumers. Interesting. What are the big 5? I'm going to guess cod. Yeah, cod. Okay. Cod, haddock, tuna, salmon, and prawns. That makes sense. Like, cod makes the most sense, because when you think of traditional British fish and chips, it's pretty much always cod. Like, that is the traditional fish and chips here. God, I haven't gone for traditional fish and chips in a long time. I really should. Haddock makes sense. Tuna and salmon makes a lot of sense. I know my family eats a fair bit of salmon, especially my grandmother. She enjoys her salmon. I don't really eat that much salmon. I don't eat much fish in general. I'll have cod. And it's usually cod or pollock or something like that. Yeah. Because I think normal ones you buy frozen, the battered ones, I think they're normally cod as well. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, overfishing could be a huge problem naturally from it. Anyway, yeah, fishing permits, not that expensive here in the UK either. And that's like, they were simply doing prawn fishing, which obviously was only like £3 for the day. But like, even if you're going for like larger fish, it's still pretty good over here. I'm genuinely quite surprised by that. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Nice relaxing episode. Learned a bit about fishing permits and stuff. It's always nice. I do wonder, I'm curious to see. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how you really measure this metric, but I'm curious if, with a show like this that encourages fishing and teaches you fishing, I wonder if there is a larger uptick of fishing permits being bought, or more interest in coming to that sort of thing. Because I imagine that's what this show is kind of all about. It's about promoting the place where it is based, which unfortunately was hit by hang on, let me see if I can find it again, because unfortunately there was a there was heavy flooding in the region where it was based. Kyushu, was it? I think it was. Kyushu flooding, let's see. 2020 Kyushu floods. Yeah, here it is. 77 dead. Wow. 7 missing. A lot of them from an old age home. Ooh, that's rough. That's a lot of damage as well from it. So yeah, the region that this was based on, there's a fundraiser. Good Smile were doing a fundraiser with, I think it was the Heenan Android, where they were going to, I mentioned in a previous episode where they're going to, some of the proceeds from their Nendoroids will go to help their efforts out there. It's a very nice gesture. But yeah, these types of shows, when they're based on a real-life location, help revitalize it and draw interest and things like that. But also when it has a focused subject like fishing, I assume it's to help the fishing, general interest in fishing, because fishing is one of those activities that, in modern times, I think people are starting to overlook, because we've got phones, we've got computers, we've got TVs, we've got all these things that we can just stay at home and do. There's not as much incentivization to go out and do things and explore the world. Like, I feel like more and more outdoor activities are starting to dip in popularity comparatively. Maybe it's keeping around the same way, but it certainly feels like it would be easier for more and more people to not see as much interest in that, since they have arguably more exciting things and interesting things that they can do in the comfort of their own home, such as anime or video games or anything like that. Yeah, I wonder if there is going to be a measurable difference in fishing interest in Japan, or even worldwide. I imagine this is the type of show that will do better in Japan than it will internationally. I imagine, just because of the genre of the show, I think these types of shows will do better in Japan. But we'll see. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment what you thought of the episode and anything I've mentioned during it. If you want to come have a more detailed discussion about this show or any of the shows I watch on this channel, my Discord is the place to go. I talk about upcoming shows as well, so the fall season, the winter 2021 season, which you really should look at to see how many damn good sequels are coming out that season. Like, holy cow. There's like, what is it, like, I think there's like at least 10 sequels, like high-profile sequels that are coming out in winter 2021. It's insane. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode of Breakwater, as well as the rest of the summer 2020 live you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.